We're kicking off new work week here around mid-Missouri. A lot of us waking up to a bit of a messy sky, and I think that's going to be largely the case going forward throughout much of our Monday. Look this morning down at Lake of the Ozarks, a mix of some of that cloud cover and even a few spotty showers, especially well east of Highway 63 over the next hour or two. But as we get into this afternoon, I think that's where we're going to be looking at our chance at picking up a few rumbles of thunder. On the latest look at Future Track, again, by about 3 and 4 o'clock, you can see some of that starting to bubble back up. And as we get all the way through this evening, I think we hang on to that chance till about 9 or 10 o'clock. Once that sun sets, and then you give it an hour or two for some of those storms to kind of fizzle on out of here. But as we get into tomorrow, probably going to be doing this whole song and dance once again. You can see those widely isolated showers and thunderstorms greeting us as we get into our Tuesday afternoon. Take a look at that lawn mowing forecast again. So you got to dance around some of those. Again, generally speaking, though, as soon as you step outside, you can see if it's going to be starting to get dark, maybe hold off on that as we get into the next 3 days or so. You can think this area of low pressure, again, it's well up into the atmosphere, really not doing a whole lot because the jet stream's not helping it out, and it's just going to kind of do its own thing and walk up toward the Great Lakes region as we get into the next couple of days. That's the big weather maker, at least in the beginning of this week, but got a big ridge of high pressure that's going to start to build back in place as we get into about Thursday and Friday. That's when it really starts to strengthen a little bit more, and that's actually going to be warming us up as we get into the end of this work week. There's a look at that high pressure in the desert Southwest. That's not where we want to see them set up this time of year. So here's that pool forecast. Again, a lot of us probably got a pretty healthy dose of it this past weekend. It's going to be a little bit warmer, especially as we get into Thursday and Friday. Could be back into those upper 90s with that heat index value, getting in on some of those steamy conditions. But I think we back off of that as we get into this weekend, and we back off those rain chances as well as we get into Saturday and Sunday. We'll cool those afternoon highs off back down into the upper 80s.